What if I told you the 40-hour workweek is becoming outdated? And that's a good thing for your wallet. We're so used to trading our time for money, clocking in and out Monday to Friday. Remote work is exploding, the gig economy is booming, and people are building entire businesses from their laptops. We've got freelancers on Fiverr making six figures, YouTubers raking in millions of views, and digital nomads traveling the world while they work. So in this video, we're diving deep into this new world of work. Let's go. Let's rewind the clock for a second. The 40-hour work week wasn't always the norm. Back in the day, people were putting in crazy hours like 60, 70, even 80 hours a week. It wasn't until Henry Ford rolled up with his Model T and assembly lines that things started to change. Ford realized that overworked employees made more mistakes, so he standardized the 40-hour week to boost productivity. And you know what? It worked. This new schedule, combined with the rise of labor unions fighting for workers' rights, led to the 40-hour week becoming the standard across industries and eventually around the world. But here's the thing, that was then, this is now. The industrial age with its factories and 9-to-5 grind is fading. We're living in the digital age where information travels at the speed of light, and you can build a global business from your couch. So, what's driving this shift away from the traditional 9-to-5? Why are more people than ever before rethinking the way they work and live? Well, a bunch of things, but let's start with the big one, the pandemic. It was a catalyst that changed everything. COVID-19 forced companies to embrace remote work practically overnight, and guess what? It wasn't just a temporary fix. For many, it actually worked. Employees found themselves more engaged and happier. People were more productive, had better work-life balance, and companies saved money on office space. This opened the floodgates to a new way of thinking. Suddenly the idea of being chained to a desk from 9 to 5 seemed, well, kind of ridiculous. The traditional office model was being questioned. People started craving flexibility and autonomy, and they realized they could find it in the gig economy. The freedom to work from anywhere became a reality. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer.com exploded, connecting businesses with skilled freelancers all over the world. The gig economy was booming. And then there's the creator economy. A whole new world of opportunities opened up. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, these platforms have become legitimate income streams for millions of people. Content creation became a viable career. We're talking about YouTubers making millions from ad revenue, influencers landing brand deals, and online educators selling courses. The possibilities are endless. The power has shifted from traditional gatekeepers to individuals with a laptop and a story to tell. The rise of you is here, and it's changing everything. Okay, so the traditional 9-to-5 is starting to look a little dusty. It's like a relic from a bygone era where people are chained to their desks, counting down the minutes until they can escape. But before you go storming into your boss's office demanding to work remotely or quitting to become a full-time dog walker, let's talk about the reality of ditching the traditional work structure. It's not as simple as just walking away. There are layers to this decision that need to be peeled back. Let's start with the good stuff. The perks that make people dream of leaving their cubicles behind. The number one reason people leave the 9-to-5 is freedom and autonomy. Imagine not having to ask for permission to take a break or go on vacation. You get to be your own boss, set your own hours, and work on projects you're actually passionate about. It's about taking control of your life and your career. No more soul-crushing commutes, pointless meetings, or office politics. You can say goodbye to the daily grind and hello to a more flexible lifestyle. Imagine waking up when you want, working from a beach in Bali, and having complete control over your schedule. It's the dream, right? Sounds pretty good, right? And it's not just about freedom. It's also about finding a balance that works for you. Leaving the 9-to-5 can also lead to higher earning potential. You're no longer limited by a fixed salary. Think about it. When you work for someone else, you're trading your time for money. And there's only so much time you can trade. Your income is capped by the hours in a day. But when you're freelancing or running your own business, the sky's the limit. You can diversify your income streams and scale your business. You can set your rates, take on multiple clients, or create passive income streams that generate revenue even while you sleep. It's about working smarter, not harder. But let's be real, ditching the 9-to-5 isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There are challenges that come with this newfound freedom. There are some very real risks and challenges you need to be aware of. Financial instability, lack of benefits, and the pressure to constantly hustle can be overwhelming. Okay, let's talk about the thing we all care about, money, because here's the deal. Ditching the 9 to 5 isn't just about changing your work life, it's about changing your entire financial strategy. First things first, you need to get comfortable with budgeting on a variable income. Remember those irregular income streams we talked about? Yeah, that means you need to get really good at managing your cash flow, building up an emergency fund, and planning for those lean months. Next, you need to start thinking about multiple income streams. Gone are the days of relying on a single employer for your paycheck. In this new world of work, it's all about diversification. Maybe you have a freelance writing gig, an online course you sell, and a small e-commerce store on the side. The more income streams you have, the more resilient you are to economic downturns or unexpected events. That's the power of diversification. And action. Alright, by now you're probably either thinking, sign me up, or this sounds terrifying. And that's completely normal. Making a significant life change can be both exhilarating and daunting at the same time. Either way, the good news is, you don't have to make a drastic change overnight. You can take it one step at a time, gradually easing into this new lifestyle. You can start small, dip your toes in the water and see if this new world of work is right for you. It's all about experimenting and finding what fits best with your life and goals. Here's a simple action plan to get you started. A roadmap to guide you through this exciting journey. 1. Start a side hustle. Think about your skills and interests. What are you passionate about? What do you enjoy doing in your free time? What could you offer as a service or product? This is your chance to turn a hobby or a passion into a potential income stream. Could you do freelance writing, virtual assisting, social media management, or even tutoring? The options are vast and varied. Could you sell handmade crafts, vintage clothing, or digital products online? The possibilities are endless. The key is to find something that you love and that others will value. 2. Level up your digital skills. In today's digital world, having in-demand skills like copywriting, graphic design, video editing, or coding can open up a world of opportunities. These skills are highly sought after and can significantly boost your earning potential. The more skills you have, the more versatile and valuable you become in the job market. There are tons of free or affordable online courses and resources available to help you upskill and stay ahead of the curve. Websites like Coursera, Udemy, and Khan Academy offer a plethora of courses that can help you learn and grow. 3. Explore freelancing platforms. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer connect businesses with skilled freelancers across various industries. These platforms can be a great way to find work and build your portfolio. Create a profile, showcase your skills, and start browsing projects to get a feel for the freelance market. It's a great way to test the waters and see what kind of work is out there. 4. Build your emergency fund. Remember how we talked about irregular income? Yeah, that's why having a solid emergency fund is crucial. This fund will be your safety net, providing you with financial security during uncertain times. Yeah, that's why having a solid emergency fund is crucial. It will give you peace of mind and the confidence to pursue your new career path without constant financial stress. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up so you can weather any financial storms that come your way. This will give you the cushion you need to navigate the ups and downs of freelancing or starting a new business. So, is this the end of the 40-hour work week as we know it? Well, it's probably not going to disappear overnight, but it's definitely evolving. Here are a few trends to keep an eye on. 1. The rise of hybrid roles. We're already seeing companies embrace hybrid work models where employees split their time between the office and remote work. This offers a balance between flexibility and collaboration, and it's likely to become increasingly common. 2. Contract-based work. The gig economy is only getting bigger, and contract-based work is becoming the norm in many industries. This means more short-term projects, freelance gigs, and consulting opportunities. 3. The 4-day work week. Some companies are experimenting with a 4-day work week, and the results are promising. Employees are happier, more productive, and less likely to burn out. Could this be the future of work-life balance? The key takeaway here is that the traditional employer-employee relationship is changing. So, what's the bottom line? Is the 40-hour work week dead? It's not dead yet, but it's definitely on life support. The way we work is changing, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it presents a huge opportunity for those who are willing to adapt, embrace new technologies, and design a work life that aligns with their values and goals. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here. The best way to work is the way that works best for you. The future of work is about having options, taking control of your income, and designing a life you love. Look, the 40-hour workweek isn't going away tomorrow, but it's clear that things are changing, and fast. The rise of remote work, the gig economy, and digital income streams have created a world where you don't have to be chained to a desk to make a good living. In fact, you can potentially make even more money and have way more freedom by embracing these new ways of working. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It takes hard work, dedication, and a willingness to adapt to thrive in this new world. So what do you think? Are you ready to ditch the 9-to-5 grind, or at least start building something on the side? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal finance, making money, and designing your dream life.